Irish Champion Stakes. They're all in. They're off in the Irish Champion Stakes. Well into stride, Stone Age with Alan Kerr, followed by Luxembourg. Broome moves up on the outside of Vadeni, and then Mishriff and Onesto dropped in last of the 7 as they race the end of the first furlong and a half or so. And it's Stone Age cutting out the running from stable companion Broome. In third is Alan Kerr and then Luxembourg. Vadeni followed a couple of lengths back by Mishriff, and on the inside Onesto. Less than a mile to go, and striding on by 2 lengths is Stone Age and Shamie Heffernan, followed by Broome and Wayne Lordan. In third is Alan Kerr and Tom Marquand. In fourth is Luxembourg and Ryan Moore, and then Vadeni, the French star, ridden by Christophe Simeon. And then on the inside Onesto and Stéphane Pasquier, and the back marker is the much-travelled Mishriff and Colin Keane. They're just outside the halfway stage, and little changes in the order of running from first to last. It's Stone Age, the leader, from Broome, and third is Alan Kerr and then Luxembourg. Onesto has picked up a bit of ground on the inside of Vadeni with the back marker Mishriff as they turn out of the back straight. Stone Age has increased his advantage to a good 3 lengths over Broome, who's something similar in front of the third running Alan Kerr. On the inside is Onesto, moving a place ahead of Luxembourg with the final couple, Vadeni and Mishriff, with half a mile to go. Stone Age enjoying a sizable 4-length advantage over Broome, and third is Alan Kerr and then Onesto with the final 3, Luxembourg, Vadeni and Mishriff. They've 3 furlongs to go, heading for the home turn in the Irish Champion Stakes. And out in front is Stone Age, being followed by Broome. Alan Kerr, Onesto next on the inside of Luxembourg, then Vadeni and Mishriff ridden along in 7th and last place. They straighten at the 2, and Stone Age is starting to tie up. Onesto with a good looking run, the white jacket. Luxembourg, Mishriff from last on the outside of Vadeni, then Broome and Alan Kerr. They're bunching with a furlong to go. It's Onesto in between Luxembourg. Stone Age up the rail is Vadeni. Inside the final half furlong. On the outside is Mishriff. And it's Luxembourg getting up in the Irish Champion Stakes from Onesto, Vadeni in third. Then Mishriff, Stone Age, Alan Kerr and Broome as Luxembourg confirms his brilliance in the Irish Champion Stakes. Another for Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien.
4th Irish Champion Stakes for Ryan Moore and Luxembourg. Well done.
Yeah, delighted with him, Fran. It's been obviously hasn't been a straightforward year for him, and he had a good start. You know, he done everything right as a 2-year-old. Had a lovely run in the Guineas, and obviously wasn't right afterwards. But he come back in the Royal Whip and done what was required, and to say that just crowned him for today. It was a good, fair race. He's beaten some good 3-year-olds and some good older horses, and he always felt like he was in control of the race. He was just a little bit green when he first went there, and then the last furlong, the Franco horse Onesto, he was always there, but I always felt I had him, and I just thought it was a very professional, very likeable performance today.
And Ryan, in the Parade Ring, he looked a lot tighter, looked a lot better physically, I thought, than the Curragh. The way he came on in them couple of weeks. Big training performance to get him here today.
Yeah, no, like Aidan always said, going to the Curragh was, he had to do that if he was going to come here, and he was going there not quite fully ready, and he got the job done, but I think it done him the world of good, and if he didn't go there he couldn't have come here. So look, I don't know how many of these he's won, but he won plenty more as well.
Listen, well done. And Ryan, looking at the future, 1.5 miles, would you think the arc is within his compass now in the back of this?
Look, he was very comfortable at 10 today. He always felt like if I had to ask him a bit more, he would have found a bit more, so I wouldn't say 1.5 miles would be a problem.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, Aidan O'Brien promised us after the Royal Whip that there'd be plenty more to come from Luxembourg, and you weren't lying, Aidan. That was most impressive.
Yeah, no, thanks, Tom. Unbelievable, really. A big team got him here. Jamie, Derek, Killian, Stephen, Wayne, rides and work. They're all, and listen, massive big team around. Other than the lads and everyone, the vets, farriers, groundspeople, farmers. People in the office. There's so many people that make all this happen on a daily basis, and we knew to get him to the Curragh was a massive one, but if he didn't get to the Curragh he couldn't get here, Tom. We went to the Curragh kind of just ready to have a piece of work, so when he did what he did, like, we felt that we had a chance, you know. So he took hard graft every day since the Curragh, and he took it with a smile on his face, which is unusual and very hard to get a horse to do. So we knew when we came here, when he was after going through that, he had a chance. So Ryan gave him a brilliant ride.
Didn't he? Didn't he? Absolutely perfect. Well, did everything have to go to plan since the Curragh to get here?
I did. Like, obviously, when you're training for a race like this, and he was very much on the back foot the minute he got injured. Like, what he did in the Guineas, like, we felt that he was very good. Like, he nearly came down with Ryan after going 20 yards, and he was still only beating a length and 3/4 closing. For a horse to do that, because we were looking forward to the Derby after that more than the Guineas, obviously. So we knew then that he was obviously very good. But he's brave too. He had to take all the thing, and he had to fight again today.
Had you got him to the Derby, Aidan? Was this always still on his agenda? A drop? What would have been a drop back to 10?
Yes, no, absolutely. The plan would have been to go to the Guineas, go to the English Derby, come to the Irish Derby, and then have a little rest and come here. Yeah. So obviously we missed the two in between, and obviously we had to take in the extra run to try prepare him for today. Sure. So, and then the plan is last 3 runs when we get back. The plan was hopefully we'd get him to the Curragh, and if that went well, we'd come here, and if that went well, we'd go to the Arc. So they were all the dreams and the plans. So absolutely delighted, Tom. Really.
You've answered my next question, Aidan. Well done.
Pleasure, Tom. Thank you.